Okay, we're on to our second pen of Duroc gilts. These would be tags 496, 497, and 498. 52-letter gilts, sired by 76 at Crossroads, back on a Mastermind next chapter. Their mom would be a litter mate to the low gilt that had a successful spring in the Viger gilt that won her class at Expo. Grandmother would be that Viger gilt 3 years ago from Beck that was third overall at Des Moines. So good litter. We think these 52-litter gilts are very similar in their type and kind. Austin is going to be on 496. This is 52-5. This gilt here, really tall fronted and gives you a good look. Immature about her type and kind, but pastern set's good, long necked, good muscle shape, square out of her hip and hind leg. Not the fleshiest, not the most of anything, but she's big enough in her type and kind to push. If you're talking about a market hog or breeding gilt, her head and neck read good, and still one that we think has a very bright future. Flexible square, good off both ends, and we think a gilt that's going to be easy feeding and very unique in her type and kind in terms of putting that stoutness and still look from the side profile. Next gilt in is going to be 497. This is 52-7. This is as I said, 497. Another gilt that's probably maybe a little more breeding looking in terms of just stoutness and ruggedness. Good top shape, and one that offers you some bone, a little more length from the side, and still extended enough off both ends. Flexibility is plenty good enough. I think a gilt that's a little rawer in her type and kind, but in the big ring, once she gets chubbed up and fat enough, we think she'll be a good breeding gilt or a good gilt there come jackpot time. Because flexibility, pasterns are good, everything kind of matches, just a little rawer in her type and kind. But with that pedigree, not a big concern. Those 76 have muscle. Once they come with center body, they're awfully good. 498 is going to be next. This is 52-17. She is short underline, so she will not be eligible for Kansas City or Louisville to show as a breeding gilt. She can show as a crossbred. She can show as a market hog, as a jackpot, whatever you want to do. Probably a little bit bigger for the jackpot or the market setting at North American, but a gilt we think will jackpot awfully good. Good looking from the side profile. Flexibility is good enough. Head and neck's good. Like her litter mates, a little rawer, a little greener in her type and kind, but we think once she gets to that 200 plus, she'll be a good big one, level in her tail set, and one that comes and goes with some width and power.